welcome back everyone. Here we are through day one. Our tray of tiny pieces is here. We're going to use a few of them up today, but the tray is still going to be pretty full at the end of today, I believe. It sort of looks like it from what I'm seeing and what I'm thinking, how quickly I think things are going to progress. I think I'm back down to doing a 3-day build again. I think looks like today's we're going to make some good progress, but I'm thinking tomorrow should finish us up. Famous last words. I always got to throw that disclaimer in. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. So you can see all my successes and all my failures, and how I hopefully fix the inevitable failures as they come up. This one's coming together pretty good. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how we progress here, but without any further ado, let's jump in. I was looking at it last night to see how far along I've gotten. There's only 2 steps in this one. So we're still on step 1, technically. So get all our pieces out together and just jump right in here. I think this will be about the right scale, I believe. I've got the hot glue gun warming up because we got fabric to work on today. But give us some good. Okay, I've zoomed in too tight, haven't I? Yeah. Other way. Maybe this will be a better scale. Okay, yeah, I think this will be better. I'm still pulling little pieces out here. Okay, we're going to be making Vincent's bed to start with, it looks like. I think, yeah. So, this guy, and these guys, and they go in here, into these 4, yeah, there they go. Somewhat cooperative. I actually looked a little bit ahead today, so I knew I didn't have to paint these. I did check. I probably painted some things I didn't need to, but I did look on these and realized I didn't need it. Okay. Those guys there, that's cool. And then these guys, I guess it's put the writing up on it, doesn't really matter, I'm going to cover them. There. And these guys, okay, they're both. Okay. I think I should have looked closer. Figure out which one goes where. Let's see here. See, 20 is the one that has the black caps on the top. So 21 is the, okay. They are a little different, so it does make a difference. And in the 3 seconds, I've done forgot. 20 is the black caps. Okay, so 20. You go this side. And 21. Other side. C11, I'm trying to see. Okay. It's got a slightly higher crown. Let's see. That's C7, so that's the back one, has the taller crown, which makes sense. The headboard would have that. And down here. There you go. Okay. Nice. Snoopy rolling again. Now, these guys, I can't bring it in tighter now, getting down to lower brass tacks here. Supposed to go to make our pillows tacked on there. So I am going to bring out the old hot glue gun, just try and do it there. Get you in place before you sit. Alright. Excellent. And likewise, another little drop here. Maybe a little bit too much of a drop. But it should be okay. Alright, so got the famous hot glue strings everywhere. Now, these guys, which are the same, go down here. See which way is. I'm trying to decide that line there, so I'm going to assume its line is up. Or not. Okay. Okay, it's supposed to go on sideways maybe, huh? Not. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. See, they'd gone a little bit too close together. It was catching on the side, not the. I thought it wouldn't fit in the slot. Okay. Now, what I assume is going to be the tricky part. Let's see. Bedspread's coming over that way, which is the red one, so I'm going to try and do. Just with the edge. I crunched down my Altoid. I hope that didn't thick up too bad on the mic. I'm just gonna roll that over here. And that a little bit pre-bent maybe. I think it's gonna stick down pretty good, so just same thing here. Just try to do a good bead. Over. In there. Oh, something was coming out of that. I heard a click like something moved, but maybe not. Okay. That worked exceptionally. No, it didn't. About to brag how exceptionally well that worked. Okay. Okay. That's gonna peel off, or that's that embedded into the fabric. Yeah, it's embedded into the fabric. Okay. Couple of. Let's see. I'm going to actually see if I can't do something I'm totally not qualified to do. The old X-Acto knife. Let's say a little bit more try on this peel here, see if we can get the... No, that's not coming up. Okay. So, see that. Just see if I can't score it just a little bit to make it a little more. You don't want to go through, just want to give it a corner. If that'll work or not, I will. Okay. Got my clamps ready to go. I'm going to have 3 of them. I'm going to be a little more generous with the glue. A little higher, maybe. Over. Okay. Give those a minute or 3 to get in there. Maybe scoot you down a little bit so I can keep going while that's maybe. Next, supposed to be the. Well, that works. Okay. Top. You have this thing rolled over the edge, and this is much thinner, so I think it'll be much more receptive to being bent over. I can see it on camera, but I couldn't see it in person. Okay. Now, a little bit more here. A little bit too much there, but that's alright. That is one. It also peels off pretty easily too. Okay. Let's stow that. Okay. Now, I guess we find out if that red's going to stay now. It's definitely been long enough for hot glue to set. Stand down. Looks like we got a little excess there. Trim it up, popping it out. I think that'll be good enough. I'm just going to get a little extra here. Okay. Alright. And didn't think about hitting the side of the pillow, so I definitely need to go back and hit that with some white. Fine brush here. I didn't have the light green, so I was sort of hesitant to go. I think I can make this. As I said, I'm not looking for perfect matches, just sort of camouflage and blend. Alright. Now the inside one I don't think I can get to. So, have to live with that. Okay. Say that's Vincent's bed completed. Not bad, I don't think. What I can remember of high school art, that is what the picture looked like. Alright, and now, what's next? Oh, still decorating on it. Okay. So we get all our books out now. All the books get strewn around the bed. Even the opened one. Okay. Anything else I need to grab while I'm here? Not this moment. Okay. Okay, so looks like just sort of randomly everywhere. So back to the old B7000 for this job, I think. I guess actually the hot glue would work too. On the felt that might actually be easier. See if I can make a dot that small. Flow control is a bit of an issue. Let's do, looks like, yeah, a little bit everywhere, so let's just try one to start with. Okay. That seemed okay. Keep going. Take much, so. Sloppy on that one, so I'll put one right next to it though. One up into it maybe. A little hided. And it looks like I need one right here. Wide open guy. Fun. Yeah, so it's going to go like that. So I'll put you up here, maybe a little bit longer. I always try and spread the pages out, but they never stay that way. Okay. I think that completes the bed. Yeah. Try and get some of those strings out here. A little bit. I can see them more on the camera display than I can in person. Alright. Yeah. Certain angle is not too bad. Alright. There, and on to on the floor. paintings. So we move here, here, and here. Yeah, okay. Looks like the tall one goes in the middle, according to the picture. Oh, here, here, and here. Other corner, yeah. The tall one in the middle. And I think you guys are about the same as far as. Yes, that shouldn't matter which one we go with on either side. That seemed to work pretty good though. Now, underneath, these guys through here, I'm assuming they, yeah, lock in. No, that one didn't. Okay, one did, one didn't. So I had to make, that my front. And then here and here, let's see if this one locks in on the top part now. But don't let it glue out. Okay, there it goes. Yep, there's secured. Yep. And now we get to flip the poster over to see what's on next. We evidently just totally abandon our wall, our floor rather, and move on. But I think the bed should go here. It looks like. But they don't have us assembling that yet. That's, yeah, where it's gonna end up. Okay. To the side. Let's put you over this way. You're over there on the tray of tiny things. And moving on to side wall. Oops. Quite a few pieces here. A little wider shot maybe. Okay. Let's see, starting with our window frame, window panes. Hold up. Okay. Textured on both sides. So this is the bottom. I don't know how visible that, I think. Yeah, this might be visible. Let me find a suitably light color for that. That's sort of fairly close. If I can't blend that in just a little bit, maybe by the time it absorbs in, it'll look okay. I think that's kind of good. Okay, so I'm going to do this one beforehand. Easier to do before you put them in the. Go in. This has got the slots instead of the holes, so we don't have to just drop them in, hopefully. there's something to be pasted on the top there. These looks like they ought to have clearance to open if we choose to do so. Yeah. Alright. Now, I pulled C4, didn't I? Maybe not. No, I did not. No, that's C5. Yeah, I got C4. I must have mixed it in with the next batch. Sit there. I do not see. Check those again. I've got it somewhere. Something underneath there. Let me take a second and look through that batch again, make sure I'm not missing it. So, be right back. There it was. I'd set it off the side for the paint to dry and just forgot about it. Okay, so that's going to go on top there. I think I'll go with the B7000 on that one just to get a little bit of more adjustment time, a little bit less, less excess. I'm just going to do a bead right down the middle. So not even really a bead, just a couple of blobs. There. I didn't intend to dip the back in glue like that, but that's going to work out. That's good. Now on these guys, I'm going to do the gluing first, then I'll do the ones that have their hooks to put on. Evidently, this stuff is going to be actually floating above, hanging off the wall. So that's. Go ahead and get my clamp out for that. I'll definitely have to do that. Okay. Alright, I think for this one, since I'm going to have to be, like I say, I'm going to have to clamp it, I'm going to use the old Gorilla Super Glue. That's going to go on right there. I think should be good on, have a good match on that. So. Nice. Hopefully, nice thin even coat over a big chunk of it. I can manage to not glue myself to it. Okay, pressure down. Okay. Okay, that seems pretty stout. Okay. Now I am going to go to the B. Actually, I'm going to save that one for last. Last, so I can sort of set it aside with the clamp on and let it get sticky. So this one will be next. We'll just go right here. Tempted to stick with the the super glue, but I think I'll just go with the B7000. A little more forgiving. Swizzle around. We're looking at it from this side, so I think that'll work. Now I say the ones that have hooks on them. Hooks go. Where are we going? Okay, so here. Well, where the two slots are left. Okay. perfect sense. I think these should be. Nope, they will not go around the corner, so it does have to be on as you're putting the hook in. On and hook. Looks like a similar diameter, so I'm not even going to bother trying it. Okay, so there's going to be like. Okay, now those seem like they're pretty stabilized, so I think I can do. Let's see, this is a job for the old phone stand. Up here where I can get access to clamp it. Get my test bit here, so you're going to be like so. Basically, that'll keep that floating illusion there. So, plenty of it. I think this will work when I swizzle around. Let's go all the way up. Yeah, up like that. And you straight down. Looks good from what I can see. Okay, so that's going to be holding that in place. Once I get that illusion of floating here. Alright, well, I guess not really an illusion, it is actually floating off the wall. But I think, yep, that ends that bit. So we'll move on to the rear wall. Work on the yellow side. Ooh. And we get to mount the whole to it. Yeah, okay. Get our first component in. Go ahead and I think I'm going to unplug my hot glue gun because I don't think I need it for anything else today. I don't forget it and leave it running all night and start a fire. Okay, so speaker, LCD. Okay, they are LED. Okay, so those are both on one plug. So let's see if I can. I'm not swinging this PCB around. Let's see if I can convince them to unhook without an index finger to use. Looks like they ought to. I'm not going to pull on the wires. I don't think I'm going to be able to. It doesn't feel like it wants to come apart. Okay, hang on there. We've got a little give there. It's just rocking back and forth. They're still, so you can see they got the little grippers in. This is just an awkward position. I don't think I'm going to try. I'm going to get one more try, and I'm going to walk away because that's. Ooh, I think I might have done it. I know I can do it with the screwdriver, but I don't want to. Ah, okay. I just didn't want to swing this around while I was messing with that stuff. Okay. Like I say, those are all one component, but we get to unwrap you. Okay. Okay, screen is fragile, do not squeeze, fall, or bump it. Remove protective film before use. Let's see here. And it does, the instructions are there to remove the film first. So, alright. Okay. There you go. This away. Okay, it does have notches to it slots right into the glass does go right into the slot. That's good. It's flush. PCB is flush on the back. And I just get all these guys out again. Right. Not that guy. This guy. And go in here, and okay, got the tabs on the PCB for those slots right there. I'm gonna hold it nice and flush. And this one on top, pointed side up it says, which makes sense because we're building a box around our LCD here. Very snug in there now. Top and bottom, it's not much wiggle room there. Now we build us a frame. This guy, and this guy. Okay. So you're going to go here. There's the USB plug cut out there. So our power supply goes in. Okay, so here. There it goes, okay. And then we're just popping you into those 4 slots. Terrified I'm going to hear a crack and it be glass breaking over the other side. Alright. Not yet. Okay. And I need to do something. Maybe we'll be covering this up. I'll wait before I try and camouflage that blue yet, because it looks like we might be building something around it. So I'm not going to rush into that. Okay, so everybody's down. Okay, now got our wire coming out the bottom. We're going to build a little doodad underneath here, it looks like. So these guys and this guy. Okay, so here, bottom, these guys go in the angles here. We'll jiggle you in, maybe. Alright, so we got a little slot there for the wires to come out underneath there. Line them all up even. Yeah. Yeah, they're not. There's not ample room, but room. back in. Yep, put our cover on back here. And the back of our window here. There it goes. And down. Now, this wire, okay, goes through our little guide hole here. And these guys. Oh, didn't knock one out. They're upside down. No, that's right. Okay. This guy got to tie them together underneath here. Okay. Wait a second. Actually, yeah, we do then flip over to the other side when we're going to be doing. But we're going to do that tomorrow, I think. Is there anything else I'm supposed to be doing tonight? I'm trying to see how much. Let's see. What time is it? I think. No, the others. Let's start working on this side next. So I think I want to save this for the thumbnail so I can use this. That looks pretty cool with the little box built around there. Yeah, that's where. I think that's going to wrap us up tonight. See how this should be ready to go. Yeah, got it lined up where it covered all the functional windows. Or not? Yeah, I guess those are the windows. The shutters on the outside. Okay, let's see the bed. Looks like the blanket's gonna stay down this time. Looking pretty nice, I think. I like the. And of course, our floor. I wish we'd put more of our pieces onto the floor. I think that'd be like a really easy, quick and easy thing to do. And there's where our lamp's gonna end up going, because I noticed the LED does in fact go up under the lamp. So that'll be cool. Yeah, but I'm pleased with how this one's coming together. I think this should give us. I'll sort of take a quick peek at. You know what? Actually, I was wrong. There are 3 steps. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the pieces for the rest of step 2, so we can officially go just into step 3 tomorrow. That's just this little bit. So that shouldn't be too long. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and I've convinced myself to do it tonight, so I'll be right back with the rest of this. Okay, here we go. Still working on the same piece, just flipping over to work on the LCD side of things. Try and keep that somewhat cleaned off there. Yeah. Okay. I'll start off with the window, sort of the same as before. Popping our bottom plate in. Just doing it around the LCD is a little more nerve-wracking. But that was a good fit, so it wasn't no issues. There. Top bit in. I'll sure what that sound was, but it was disconcerting. Okay, so I got that. And then I'm not going to glue against the top of the LCD there. I'm going to try to make sure I keep my glue onto the edge this time. Let's do my dupes there instead of a bead. And just put you down over to the guides. Little swizz around there. Okay. Now lay you down. Put in some pictures and some brick. So that goes up here. So over on the other side, so I'll let it do its thing. It does look like I'm going to need to do some camouflaging these things. It didn't build out anything. I guess if the windows are open, which they're still going to be showing through the window. Yeah, I'm definitely going to hit those to blend them in. But right now, okay, I'm just going to do some on all four of them all at one time. And see, looking at my picture, this guy here, so you're here, and I guess that tells me which side is down. And there. Am I supposed to grab the other bricks on this step too? No, not yet. Okay. So those. Like I say, try and sneak in here with my blue. Try and, let's say, just sort of take the edge off here. Hope. Knocking everything off would be really good. Now this is be a little tricky getting in tight like this. And then especially it's sort of, oh, missed one. Alright, I think that got them all, and all our pictures are staying in place. Good deal. Alright, so that's, made some progress. I think it'll be a reasonably straightforward process once we get going tomorrow. Looks like we got a lot of the paint. Okay, yes, that's both the walls, and yeah, so it's just a matter of putting things together and doing the wire and the base plate, it looks like. But yeah, that should be a good video for tomorrow. I was a little surprised we didn't put anything else on the base plate besides those pictures, but it is what it is. But in the meantime, I think that's good for, like I was saying before I started that piece. Well, I think I want to hit a little more white on that one. Before I leave, let me hit, if I can't camouflage that up a little bit better, maybe. Came out a little bit darker than I wanted it to, so that's yeah, okay. That looks a little better. Okay, now, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.